Hey there, chocolate lovers. Are you ready to dive into the world of chocolate like never before? Ever wonder how those magical little cocoa beans transform into the irresistible treat we know as chocolate? It's a fascinating process that combines nature, tradition, and a bit of science. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a delicious journey. From the lush plantations where cacao trees grow to the bustling factories where chocolate is crafted, we'll explore every step of this sweet adventure. Our story starts deep in the tropics where cacao trees thrive in warm, humid climates. These regions provide the perfect environment for cacao trees to flourish, producing the essential ingredient for our favorite treat. These trees produce large pods that look a bit like bumpy footballs. Each pod is a treasure chest, holding the potential for countless chocolate delights. Inside each pod, nestled amongst a sweet, white pulp, are the stars of our show, cacao beans. These beans are the foundation of all chocolate products, from the simplest bar to the most elaborate confection. These beans hold the key to chocolatey goodness, but they don't start out tasting very good. In their raw form, they're quite bitter and astringent, far from the sweet treat we crave. They're bitter and astringent, nothing like the sweet treat we crave. But don't let that discourage you. This is just the beginning of their transformation. But don't worry, with a little help from fermentation, drying, roasting, and a few other tricks up our sleeve, these beans will undergo a magical transformation. Fermentation helps develop the beans' flavor, while drying prepares them for the next steps. We'll transform these humble beans into pure chocolate bliss. Roasting brings out the rich, complex flavors, and grinding turns them into a smooth paste. Finally, with some mixing and tempering, we get the delicious chocolate we all love. So stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind every bite of chocolate. When the cacao pods ripen, they turn from green to vibrant shades of yellow, orange, or red, depending on the variety. Farmers carefully harvest the pods using machetes or special knives, being extra cautious not to damage the trees. Imagine the satisfying thud as the ripe pod falls into their hands. Next, the pods are cracked open, releasing the precious cacao beans and their sweet, sticky pulp. Fun fact: a single cacao pod contains about 40 cacao beans. That means you need a lot of pods to make a chocolate bar. Now here comes the stinky part. The beans and pulp are scooped out and piled into baskets or boxes, often covered with banana leaves. This is where the magic of fermentation begins. Natural yeasts and bacteria in the air go to town on the sugary pulp, creating heat and alcohol. This process might not sound appetizing, but it's crucial for developing the complex flavors we associate with chocolate. The beans spend several days fermenting, their color changing from white to a rich purple-brown. The longer the fermentation, the more intense the flavor. After fermentation, it's time for the beans to soak up some sunshine. This is a crucial step in the journey from bean to bar. They're spread out on large trays or mats to dry, a process that can take several days or even weeks. The drying process is essential to reduce the moisture content of the beans, ensuring they don't spoil. The sun's warmth removes excess moisture and further develops the beans' flavor. This natural drying method also helps to enhance the complex flavors that will be present in the final chocolate product. Once dried, the beans are ready for their grand finale roasting. This is where the magic truly begins. Roasting transforms those bitter beans into the aromatic, flavorful base we know and love. The heat brings out the rich, deep flavors that are characteristic of chocolate. Fun fact: different roasting times and temperatures create different types of chocolate. For instance, a shorter roast at a lower temperature can result in a milder flavor, while a longer roast at a higher temperature can produce a more robust and intense taste. Dark chocolate is roasted longer than milk chocolate, giving it a more intense flavor. This extended roasting time allows the beans to develop a deeper, more complex profile, which is why dark chocolate often has a richer taste compared to its milk chocolate counterpart. Section 5. Winnowing and grinding, from nibs to chocolate liquor. After roasting, the beans are cracked and winnowed to remove the outer shells, leaving behind the crunchy nibs inside. Imagine the satisfying crunch as the shells break apart. These nibs are pure concentrated chocolate flavor. Next, they're ground down into a thick, rich paste called chocolate liquor. Don't be fooled by the name, there's no alcohol here, just pure, melted chocolate goodness. Section 6. Conching, the magic mixer for smooth and creamy chocolate. Now, our chocolate liquor is pretty tasty, but it can be a bit gritty. That's where conching comes in. This process involves churning the chocolate liquor for hours, even days, in large heated tanks. Conching smooths out the texture, distributes the cocoa butter evenly, and further develops the flavor. Think of it as a massage for chocolate. Section 7. Temper. Achieving that perfect snap. We're almost there. The final step before molding is tempering. This crucial process involves carefully heating and cooling the chocolate to specific temperatures. Why all the fuss? Tempering ensures that the cocoa butter crystallizes in a stable form, giving chocolate its signature glossy shine and satisfying snap. Without tempering, our chocolate bars would be dull, soft, and melt all over our fingers. Nobody wants that. Section 8. From mold to masterpiece, packaging up the deliciousness. Finally, the tempered chocolate is poured into molds, cooled and packaged, ready to be enjoyed by chocolate lovers everywhere. This final step is crucial, ensuring that each bar is perfectly formed and maintains its delightful texture and flavor. The packaging process is meticulous, with each bar being carefully wrapped to preserve its freshness and quality. From bean to bar, it's been an incredible journey, filled with fascinating processes and delicious transformations. Each stage, from the initial harvesting of cacao beans to the final packaging, is a testament to the skill and dedication of the chocolate makers. The journey of chocolate is not just about creating a product, but about crafting an experience that brings joy to people all over the world. So, the next time you savor a piece of chocolate, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it took to get there. Think about the hands that harvested the beans, the expertise that went into processing them, and the care taken in packaging each bar. Every bite is a celebration of this intricate process. From the tropical cacao farms to the intricate processes of fermentation, drying, roasting, grinding, conching, and tempering, it's a true testament to human ingenuity and our love for this delectable treat. Each step is essential in developing the rich flavors and smooth textures that chocolate lovers crave. The journey of chocolate is a blend of tradition and innovation, where age-old techniques meet modern technology to create something truly special. The art of chocolate making is a beautiful symphony of science and creativity. From the careful selection of cacao beans to the precise control of temperatures and timings, every detail matters. And as we unwrap that final product, we are reminded of the passion and dedication that went into every single bar. Truly, chocolate is more than just a treat, it's a masterpiece of culinary art.